Welcome to the Business Line News and Editorial Analysis on May 9th, 2022. The first editorial I am going to discuss is Protection Card. If it is known that credit card frauds are on the rise in India, it has trebled from 12,000 cases in 2018 to 60,000 cases in 2022. This is a very stunning figure. How to protect the card users from being defrauded by the card issuers? The Reserve Bank of India is the regulator of monetary market in India. The Reserve Bank of India has come out with a master circular to protect the card users from being defrauded by card issuers. The card issuers in most of the times is the issuing bank. The issuing bank issues the card on the basis of credit worthiness of the customer. There are selling agents also, which are financial tech firms, which help the card users in getting the credit cards. So, the master circular tries to protect the rights of card users against being misused by card issuers. Most of the times we see that unsolicited cards are being issued to card issuers without them knowing of the fact of being card being issued. For example, one fine morning you find that the charges of credit card has been debited in your bank account, but you do not know a card has been issued to you. Banks, on the basis of the credit worthiness of their customers, issue credit cards without them knowing about the fact. RBI has come out with a protection mechanism in which it says that card users should be made aware of the issue of cards by an OTP authentication. The second measure which is taken by RBI is to protect the card issuers being manipulating the card users by charging exorbitant interest rates. The RBI says that card users should be made known of the annualized charges being charged to them. Most of the times, the card users mistake the monthly charges for being the annualized charges. This is the misnotion created by the issuers. The banks are held responsible by virtue of the master circular of the RBI if they default in letting know of the customers of the card being charged penal interest or interest. Then the next thing is that informing of the default to the credit scoring authorities. The credit worthiness of a customer changes from time to time, and if a default is occurring in payment of dues, the issuers are informing the credit bureau that the default has occurred, and the credit bureau denigrates the credit score of the customer. The master circular states that the card user should be given a 7 days notice to make good the default. Only then the credit bureau should be informed. The next in line is the one kind of fraud committed by the issuer in not cancelling the credit card on being informed. One such step is that suggested by the master circular is that once the user informs the bank that they no longer require the card, it should be deactivated within 7 days. Or if the user does not use the credit card for a year. It should be deactivated immediately after the completion of 12 months. These are some of the issues being protected by the Master Circular of the RBI. The next article I am going to discuss is about the co-location scam being prevented from happening in future. The co-location scams being prevented from happening in future by Securities Exchange Board of India, which is the regulator of capital markets. The regulator of capital markets, SEBI, has come out with a direction that the periodic audit should be conducted of the systems of the stock exchanges. Co-location scam happened due to the access of the interested and vested parties on the internal systems of the National Stock Exchange, and the rigging of the share has happened. This is price sensitive information being provided to the insiders. Insiders means those who are being favored by the stock exchange. They gained access into the co-location systems of the computer of the National Stock Exchange and reaped huge benefits. We all know that in the co-location scam, Chitra Ramanathan, the MD and of the National Stock Exchange, is being arrested. This is a very good piece of information which alerted SEBI to issue a direction that periodic audits must be conducted of the systems of the National Stock Exchange and the intermediaries. The intermediaries are brokers, the market participants. The market participants are stock brokers, the manager to the issue. These are all intermediaries working with a share issue and share exchange. So for them also audit is necessary, and periodic audits are being prescribed for them. Thank you, my dear friends. If you like the video, kindly share, like and subscribe to for more further videos. Thank you. Bye.